What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome to New Super Mario Bros Wii, or should I say Newer Super Mario Bros Wii Holiday Special. That's right, this is sort of a ROM hack, if you will, of New Super Mario Bros Wii by the Newer team. And you actually might recognize that name because they're pretty infamous. Like, they've done a lot of work in terms of creating content for the New Super Mario Bros series of games. And it's not just this one, like, they've done several different hacks, if you will, for New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but they're also working on stuff for New Super Mario Bros. DS and even New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is amazing, honestly. But I think their most popular and largest project to date was definitely Newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is a complete, like, 8-world overhaul of this game. So it's basically an entirely new Super Mario Bros. Game on the Wii, and the reason why I chose to showcase Holiday Special is because it's a short 8-world hack, and I kind of wanted to introduce the idea of doing more ROM hack content like this on the channel, because, as I said, the Newer team, they have a lot of different hacks that I can show off, and Newer Super Mario Bros. Wii is a lot of fun, so I may consider showing that off in the future if you guys want to see it. But, they also have a couple other smaller hacks like Newer Summer Sun, which I think is a 2-world hack, I want to say. And I was actually going to show that one off in this video, but, because it is 2 worlds, it would have taken me more than one video to complete, which is why I sort of settled for this, because I knew for a fact I could do all these levels in one video, since there's only 8 of them. They also did like another short Mario hack, which was Newer Falling Leaf, which was fall themed. Again, that was only 8 levels, but I actually already made a video on that hack like years ago with 3 other friends. Although I know for a fact we didn't like 100% complete that one when I did it back then, so I may actually return to that in the future as like a solo player, just so I can showcase all the star coin locations, any secret exits if there are any, because even though like this is only 8 levels long, there is still one secret exit, so obviously I do want to make sure I show everything off, and even though this is technically fan created content, I still want to give it like the full treatment as if it was a official Nintendo release, because the Newer team puts a lot of work into their projects. Like, their level design is fantastic, and even in some cases it does surpass what Nintendo was even able to pull off in these games, and that's probably the highest compliment I can give to the Newer team. Like, if Super Mario Maker has taught us anything, it's that even if you give someone the tools to make a Mario level, not every level is going to be fantastic. Like, there are a ton of not so great levels in Mario Maker, to say the least. So definitely hats off to the Newer team for putting in work and making levels that feel like they belong in a Nintendo Mario game, which is something that I don't think a lot of other ROM hacks can do, because I've played a lot of like Super Mario World ROM hacks back in the day, and although they were really good, a lot of them had levels that I don't think Nintendo would have made themselves. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I like what the Newer team has done here in creating these levels that are both challenging and fun, but also accessible to everyone who knows how to play Mario. Like, you'll never feel overly frustrated playing one of their hacks, which is something I do appreciate. I also do appreciate how the Newer team has sort of like created new enemies by retexturing old ones. The enemies throwing the snowballs at us, I'm pretty sure are just retextured crab enemies from World 4 in the normal game, but they look way more adorable as like little tiny snowmen. You know, even though they are trying to hurt Mario, at least they're doing it while being adorable, so I can't really hate them. Alright, so this last star coin, pretty easy to grab. Let's just use this Koopa shell, jump and toss that, and there you go, baby. You know, I will say this about the star coin placement as well. Even though, I guess they're a little bit harder than some of Nintendo's placements for star coins, and they can be hidden very well, the Newer team gives you enough of, like, a hint of where to find them, I guess you could say. Like, for instance, if the star coins are in a sublayer, normally you can find the pipe that will lead to that sublayer pretty easily. Or if you need to find, like, a hidden wall or something, usually it's pretty easy to spot. So I think the newer team struck, like, the perfect balance of, you know, increasing the star coin difficulty in terms of finding them, but also not increasing it so much that you're spending, like, you know, 5 hours on a level searching every single nook and cranny for a star coin. So, again, just like another compliment to the design of how they went and thought out these levels. And Yoshi, thank you, jeez. So yeah, there is a star coin off to the left. Don't worry about that one. Believe it or not, even though it is at the very beginning of the level, that technically is the second star coin that you get. The first one is right on top of this blue shell. So yeah, we can just jump up here with our boy Yoshi real quick. I'm actually going to grab this fire flower because I do need it in order to get the second star coin. But there's our first one. Getting the second one is a little bit tricky. Probably should try and clear out all these paratroopers real quick though. So, alright, that works for me. Fall down the hole. Perfect. Anyways, to get the second star coin, yeah, we need to melt away this ice and go right down this pipe. It'll take us directly to where that second star coin is. All the way at, yeah, the very beginning of the level. Kinda strange, but you know what? It's also kinda cool, so it works out. Alright, I think this is the level with the secret exit because it leads us to the cannon, and I'm pretty sure I do need Yoshi to reach the secret exit. So let's just try and run through here and keep our boy Yoshi as long as we possibly can. Alright, well, that sort of could have been better, but it worked out, man. You know, we still got our boy Yoshi. Let's keep it going. I think there might be a star around here, or I could be thinking of a different level. I don't know. Whatever, doesn't matter because this pipe right here is what we need to go up. Alright, come on. I thought for sure I got enough height there, but let's try this again. Please, there we go. Yeah, this is where we're going to find the very last star coin, as well as the secret exit that takes us to the cannon. That cannon's, like, essentially pointless, though, because I think it does bring you to World 3, but since this is only an 8-level mod of the game, World 3 is just normal World 3, like there's nothing special about that at all. So yeah, not gonna bother showing that off. One thing that is kind of weird though is like the overworld. It seems really dark for some reason. I mean, I know they probably tried to change the lighting effects to make it look more wintry, but it just feels off. I'm not gonna really complain too much about it because it's the overworld map, like who really cares? Its only purpose is to, you know, bring you from level to level, so you don't really spend a whole lot of time on it. Anyways, real quick, let's just jump back in here and, make our way to the normal exit. Oh, there's the star! I knew it was somewhere in this level. But, yeah, like I was saying, we're just gonna run through here and, make our way to the normal exit. Since we don't have to worry about star coins or really anything else, it shouldn't take us that long to get there. Hopefully, we can keep our fire flower, because that would be pretty dope. I'm actually not too sure if any of the levels require specific power-ups to get any of the star coins, and that was really stupid, man. Not only did I get, like, another fire flower, but I collected it and then immediately wasted it within, like, a second of each other. So, good job, man. Good job. Looks like we're not taking a fire flower to the next level. Hopefully we don't need it, or if we do, hopefully the game is nice enough to give us another one. We'll just have to see. Anyways, yeah, we're done already. That was pretty quick, man. Not gonna lie. Alright, so now that we're done with that, I think we're actually going to the mid-castle next, which I am excited for because I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but, I know in, like, newer Super Mario Bros Wii, which is, like, the full overhaul of this game, they actually made custom bosses. I don't know if they did it in this smaller sort of 8-world hack that they did. I imagine they probably didn't because this was meant to be like something quick to just release during the holiday season, so they probably didn't have time to, like, you know, program or work in a custom boss just for this little tiny thing. And I wouldn't put it past them if they didn't, because honestly, if they did mean to, like, get it out in a short amount of time, I totally understand. But if they did put a custom boss in, it's going to be sick, because their custom bosses that they made in newer Super Mario Bros Wii were a ton of fun. So I guess we'll just have to find out, you know, once we make our way to the top of this tower. But first, let's hit the switch, that way we can grab this second star coin, and I kind of want to keep this propeller suit as long as I can. Not only will it make, like, getting to the top of this tower a lot easier, but it may just make getting future star coins easier as well. Not too sure. Alright, let's be a little bit careful. I could go above them, but I think I'll just play it slow and go, like, underneath these thwomps. Also, it's kind of cool that, like, the thwomps are ice thwomps, if you will. Like, they're slightly more light blue, I guess you could say, rather than gray. And here is the third and final star coin, hidden behind those different looking blocks. So like I said, pretty easy to spot if you know what you're looking for. Alright, so, ooh, hey, a key. Nice. Not really sure why that was there, but cool. And, yeah, it doesn't look like they did a custom boss for this one. Oh well, I can totally understand why they wouldn't, just because obviously this was meant to be something short, so why bother putting in, like, a bunch of extra effort and time just to make a custom fight for something they want people to finish in probably under, like, a half hour. I can't imagine going through the remaining levels will take us all that long. Looking at my timer right now, yeah, we're about 11 and a half, close to 12 minutes into this video, so us being already, like, halfway done is pretty indicative of how long this was supposed to take, if you will. So doing, like, all the extra work just to make a custom fight for something maybe 25 to 30 minutes long doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, although I was kind of hoping they would, just because their custom fights are really good. Anyways, let's move on to 1-4, baby. I don't think this is an underwater level, if memory serves. So, yeah, we're fine, man. Oh, we got some freaking cheap, so bouncing up out of the water. That's gonna be fun. I'm sure they're totally not gonna run into me and make me lose power-ups. And by them running into me, I mean me being stupid and running exactly into them, because I tend to do that a lot in these games, especially... Holy crud, man, these cheeps can fly really high. But, yeah, especially in levels where there are cheeps, I pretty much always run into them on my own. Alright, yes, there's the first star coin. Gotta make sure you don't miss this one. So hop down here. Don't worry, guys. Even though the water's probably freezing cold, it's not gonna hurt Mario, but the fish will. Jeez, man. So, yeah, you can swim in here as long as you want without, like, worrying about losing your power-ups or anything like that. Because I think that is a thing in, like, other new Super Mario Bros. Games. Actually, that might just be the 3D games. Because I know for a fact, in, like, Mario Galaxy, if you swim in freezing cold water, you do take damage. But, of course, in that game, you have a health meter and freaking fish. Why? Alright, please. I'll take that free power-up, and hey, a penguin suit. Alright. That is exactly what I needed, baby. Ooh, oh, crud. I ran right into that dude. I need to, like, stop running so quickly in these levels sometimes. Even though that is one thing I like a lot about Mario, sometimes doing that is not the smartest thing to do. But thankfully, hey, we got ourselves another penguin suit, so that sort of works out. And, oh, that's really good, too, because I just remembered we actually need this penguin suit to get the final star coins. What you want to do here is, slide, and then thankfully, yeah, you can slide on top of the water for a little bit as a penguin, and break through those bricks, which will lead you to this star coin. I'm actually not sure how to get to that area on the left. I don't even think you can get over there, but also the fact that there is a brick there that's shining sort of tells me that, yeah, there's definitely a way to get over there. Anyways, we're done with this level, baby, and we got to keep our penguin suit. Hopefully, this will help us out in the future levels. I mean, anything that sort of negates ice physics is already going to help us out inherently, but you guys know what I mean. And oh, crud, man, can we sneak past this Goomba? Probably not, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. Never mind. Of course, it's going to come directly at me. But, depending on the layout... Oh, yeah, we're fine, baby. In fact, giving us the penguin suit before this is kind of cheating, because look at that, baby. All those Goombas just completely gone. And now I can just safely save the toad and get myself some freaking mushrooms. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, cool. I'm trying to remember, which is the next level? Oh, this is 1-6. You know what? Whatever. We're just gonna do it. I don't even care. At this point, it's sort of a thing that I do now. I always go the wrong direction in World 1, and oh my gosh! Dude! This music! Wait. This is, oh, what is this from? It's definitely from Mario Kart DS. I know that much, but I can't remember which track it is. It could be... Is it, Delfino Square, maybe? I don't think so, though. Oh yeah, this star coin's actually kind of annoying to get. So you have to time it, like, right when the timer is gonna run out. Make your jump to where the star coin is, and hopefully, if you time it right, you can just grab it, and that was too early again. Alright, come on, man. Let's try and actually focus and sort of listen for the timer this time, because it has, like, 3, things before you jump, and there you go. Alright, sweet. Anyways, I'm gonna try and figure out where this music is from, because it's so familiar, it's killing me. I know it's from Mario Kart DS. Is it the DK level? DK Pass or whatever it's called? I played a crap ton of Mario Kart DS too. I wasn't any good at it, mind you, but I played that game a crap ton, so I think this is DK Pass. Someone can let me know in the comments or not if I'm correct. But dang, this is a really good remix because I love this song from Mario Kart DS. And even if it's not like DK Pass, the only other song that I think it might be would be Delfino Plaza. Even if it's not those two, still, you gotta admit, Mario Kart DS had a pretty banging soundtrack, like, not gonna lie, dude. This is freaking lit right now. Alright, I can't believe I just said lit in a video, like, almost unironically. There was a little bit of irony there, but it was almost unironically. I need to rethink some life decisions. Anyways, whatever, dude. But yeah, Mario Kart DS had a lot of, like, memorable music tracks, but also, like, tracks that you drive on as well. Like, Waluigi Pinball, man, that was, like, one of my favorite tracks in that game. It was so freaking cool. The music wasn't bad either. I was also terrible at it, and I would always come in, like, last place, which always felt kind of bad. But, you know, just because everyone in that game learned how to, like, do something called snaking, and every time I would do it, I would just run into walls because I was really bad at drifting. But, you know, whatever. You take the good with the bad, I guess. I still had a lot of fun playing Mario Kart DS, especially on Wi-Fi, because that was, like, one of the first games, I think, on the DS that I got that had Wi-Fi capabilities. So I remember playing with friends all the time, and it was kind of funny too because this was like way back before I had my own computer or anything. If I wanted to play online with friends, I would actually call them on the phone and talk to them like while I was on the phone playing with them, so we had like some sort of voice communication, which is so stupid now that I think about it. But you know, back when that game came out, that was like just how I did it. I mean, I'm sure Skype was around, but again, like I said, didn't have my own computer. I'm not even sure if I had a microphone for a computer back then, so I probably wouldn't have been able to use Skype or anything like that if it was around. And I like how I'm making this seem like it all happened, I don't know, 20 years ago, when in reality, what, Mario Kart DS came out probably in 2005? Which I guess does make it 12 years old. Holy crap, man, Mario Kart DS might be 12 years old. Wow, I just made myself feel really old all of a sudden. Holy crud, I can't believe that. It's been that long since that game came out. Which is weird because, like, I think about Mario Kart DS coming out maybe like 5 years ago. So 12 years is just, that's mind-blowing to me. Holy crud. Well, you know, now I feel really old, so it's probably a good thing that we're going directly to the castle, because you know, after this, I gotta go make an appointment with the doctors, you know, eat some applesauce and pills, lie down for my nap, and get ready to just spend the rest of my life in retirement, because apparently I am just that old now. So, the castle for this hack is actually really cool. It reminds me a lot of, like, the final castle in Mario World, where you have to go through the various different numbered doors and find the correct pathway. But it's also like a ghost house on top of that, which is really awesome, and something that I don't think normal New Super Mario Bros. Wii ever does. Like, I don't think they ever combine a ghost house and a castle, which is a really cool concept. But, yeah, to get through here, you want to go through door number 1. You can grab the first star coin pretty easily. Then door number 5, and since I did lose my fire flower, let's be a little bit careful and try and not get hit by any of these chomps. We do need to use one of these chomps, though, to get the second star coin. It's the very last chomp if we can. So, what you want to do is wait for him to face the right side of the screen, pound this spike all the way down, and there he goes. He'll just bash through those bricks and let you grab the second star coin. Alright, so, now to get the final star coin, we really don't have any other option. Let's just enter door number 7. And we need to be a little bit careful as we go through here, because, yeah, it's one of these elevator rooms. So just move quickly left and right. That way you sort of freeze the ghosts in place. Eventually, as we descend, the platform's going to drop, like, really, really quickly. And you're going to want to go towards the right side of the screen to pick up the very final star coin. But for now, let's just bide our time and not let these ghosts get anywhere near us. I'm not even going to bother going after, like, the red coins, because, actually, never mind, they were in a straight line, so I guess we get them for free. But, yeah, you want to make sure you hit this P button, and then the second you do, hold right to grab that star coin. If you miss the P switch, the coin will be surrounded by bricks. You might actually be able to break through it by doing a ground pound, not too sure, but just to be safe, you better hit that P switch. Anyways, hey, we're invincible now, so let's try and kill some freaking ghosts, shall we? I mean, it really doesn't do a whole lot, to be totally honest, but might protect you from these weird dozer guys, but we can just kill them with fireballs anyway, so doesn't really matter. Anyways, let's get out of here, and this is actually going to take us back to the room we were just in, but now we can enter door number 8. And door number 8 takes us directly to the boss. Now, sadly, this is as, like, custom as the fight gets. There's really nothing to it, except for the fact that it's a little bit darker than before. So, same deal. We're just gonna jump on this guy or shoot fireballs at him, and we'll be good to go. So, get out of here, man. Jumping is a little bit faster, in this game, whereas, I guess in New Super Mario Bros. DS, fireballs would have been better against, like, Bowser Jr. Anyways, though, believe it or not, that does it for this hack. That's all there is to it, so I think that's actually where I'm going to end off this video. World 2 is just normal World 2, so if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.